It's DogMan, where more than half the movies this month have a man in them.
All right, we got something special planned for you all today. It's the first kids review of the year.
Stop! Before we get to the kids, we want to let you know about our thoughts of the movie DogMan. Any age can go to this movie and have a good time. Even the adults taking your kids to this movie, you'll enjoy it too. There's plenty of adult humor. It's a funny movie, it's an action movie, it's a feel-good movie, it's overall it's a really good movie.
One of the things you'll notice right away is that the art style is completely unique. The characters themselves have a little bit of claymation to them, and then the background and the foreground both look like they've been drawn by kids, but not like in a messy style, in a style that really fits the universe and the city as a whole. It was just really fun. Very true to the source material as well. So if you've read the novels, you'll know what to expect. And it was just a great choice.
I do have a tiny gripe about it, and I didn't knock it a point for this, but there are times where the animation is a bit more stuttery and it's like a low frame rate or something, and it kind of just made me dizzy. And part of that is we sat a little bit closer in the theater this time, and so I think being so close and seeing the judderiness messed with me. I also can't do VR headsets because that makes me dizzy as well. It's the same type of thing. It's just a low frame rate issue. That's a me thing. I think even watching it on a TV or maybe further back, I would have been fine, but maybe if you're like that, heads up.
He got the tummy Twubbles. He's got the tummy Twubbles from the movie, everyone.
I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it. I wish I could use VR headsets. It looks like fun, but I can't do it for more than 10 minutes.
The only part where I thought it could have improved was the pacing. Towards the middle of the movie, there's kind of a whole bunch of stuff just kind of thrown at you going on. The movie's only like an hour and a half. So I get why they had to pad it out a little bit, but I think they could have cut out a lot of that middle section where not a whole lot of stuff actually happens and got to the end a little bit quicker.
The voice acting in this movie was probably the highlight for me anyway. It was really well done all across the board. My favorite character was Flippy and played by Ricky Gervais. It sounded like Ricky Gervais, just with a higher voice, but I don't know why. It just was hilarious to me. I really loved how he approached that character.
I thought Pete Davidson did an exceptional job as Petey. When I saw he was in this movie, I was expecting he was just kind of phone it in like he does with a lot of his other stuff. That just seems to be his personality. But no, he really acted his butt off in this movie, and it shows. You don't even know that it's him for a good chunk of the movie. He really, I just can't praise it enough. I was so shocked and surprised by the end of it when his name showed up. He should do more voice acting stuff. He was really good at it.
This sounded like a true actor. I would not have guessed that was Pete Davidson, so I think he's taking it seriously now, and he did a fantastic job. All right, but let's stop wasting your time and let's get to the kids' review.
So Rory, what was your favorite part?
In the end, when they say there's one building left and the disco the laser palace building comes up and starts lasering everywhere.
I want you to tell me what your favorite character is.
DogMan. Greg the tennis ball.
So how does this compare to the graphic novels?
Well, first of all, the story goes really well, but the thing is it puts it takes bits and parts from different books and puts into one into the movie.
Yeah, it took bits and pieces from like at least 3 different of the graphic novels, right? Yeah.
How does the movie compare to Captain Underpants?
It compares great, but without like people flying and stuff. And no people that's like flying with no underpants and stuff. And no like wedgie wallops or stuff.
Was it just as good or was it better?
Just as good.
Just as good?
Yep.
Would you go see it again?
Yep. Yes.
Recommendation time. Ollie, what do you recommend?
I would recommend that you should go see it.
All right.
And Rory, what do you recommend? Do people go to the theaters to see it or not?
Go see it right now, or else I'll leak your IP address.
Your IP is in danger if you don't go see this movie.
Just like PT.
Just like PT.
I recommend it if you got kids and especially know about DogMan. It's definitely worth a watch.
I also recommend fun in theaters. So we have another quadruple recommend.
Now for our scores out of 10. Ollie, what is your final score out of 10 for this movie?
People say it goes to 10, but now it goes to 100, so 100 out of 100.
Whoa.
That's pretty epic.
9.0001.
Thanks for that.
That'll be fun to divide.
Thank you. Yeah. 9.0001.
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Based on my scoring system, I thought it was a very solid movie. There were some parts in there that just like hit the middle of the pack, like things like music and stuff. Nothing wrong with it. Just wasn't anything that just pushed it to the next level. So 7 out of 10 for me.
I give this a 9 out of 10 based on my scoring system, and I love Dave Pilkey's stuff. DogMan is no different. It was really fun.
Thanks for liking and subscribing. Or if not, I'll lick your toes tonight.
All right.
That was
Your IP address and your toes are on the line. You better like. And remember, we're just
Four regular dudes doing regular reviews.
Get out!
You're the real dog man.
Maybe I should keep that on.
Do you want the lint roller?
Hey, everybody. And we sat a little bit closer. No, I don't want to fuck that up.
Well,
Okay.
you did.
Yep.
Oliver. Stop. Just sit down and be still.